Sharing rules I had as a teenager. You might hear my baby talking when I talk, he talks. The first rules is gonna be from 13 to 16 because it changes when I'm 17. From 13 to 16, I was not allowed to stay the night at people's houses unless my mom knew their mom. I had to put my phone in my mom's room at 9 or 10 every night on school nights. My mom was allowed to go through my phone. Also, we were not allowed to even have phones if we could not pay for them and pay for the phone bill. If you can't buy a phone, you can't have a phone. So she was allowed to go through, like I heard people saying like their parents could go through their phone because they bought it and they paid the bill. But my mom could go through my phone, I paid the bill and I bought it too. Chores, I had to do, my chores had to be done each day or I wasn't allowed to go anywhere. Like we'd get our phone taken like for the day if our chores were not done. I was allowed to go to my boyfriend's house if my mom met their mom and talked to them. So I was allowed to go hang out with my boyfriend, which, yeah, one. I only had one from 13 to 16, so it was like I was going home to a guy's house. For school, in middle school, I definitely had to have a good, like, I couldn't have a D. Like, I could have a C. So if I had a C, I could have my phone. If it was below a C, my phone was getting taken. But I did drop out when I was 16, as long as my mom said you have to go to college for something. Most of you will say cosmetology is not college. But I got my GED and then I graduated cosmetology school by the time I was 18. So now we get to 17 plus. My mom says that she wanted, so like for 17 for us was like 18, like you're an adult, you can do what you want to do. But not really, like we could still get in trouble, like if we did something bad enough. But my mom wants us to like be in the house, like we live with her, you know, we have her, but we can try to start living our life, like make choices on our own. So that way we're still at home. If we fall, like she's there to get us, you know what I mean? So it was more just like, do what you think is good and I'll be here if you mess up. So that way we could kind of learn adulthood sooner, I guess. I liked it. I turned out just fine. I pretty much stayed the night with my boyfriend all the time. And that's all I did. I never really was like a bad kid or anything. So yeah, my mom trusted me. So I think these are pretty basic rules. And I'm glad that she made us pay for our phones and pay the phone bill because it taught us like how to pay a bill on time and everything like that. Like when we got a car, my parents would pay $2,000 of the car. And then if it was more than $2,000, then we had to pay the rest. And we also had to pay car insurance and our gas. And I'm glad. Taught me responsibility.